Namaste and good evening. Welcome to my YouTube Astrological channel, Akool Saral Jyotish Astrology Simplified. Today I have come up with a very interesting astrological topic, that is about astrological yoga for high status in profession, that will give you name and fame also, along with the high status in your profession. So let us begin with a small prelude. Ever wondered why some people naturally rise to high positions and become well known in society? Astrology has a simple and powerful explanation hidden in your Dashamsha D10 chart. What is the yoga? What is the yoga that take you to such a exponential height in your profession with name and fame? The 10th house of the D10 chart represents your career, profession, and overall livelihood. Means the 10th house of the D10 chart, 10th house of the D10 means Dashamsha chart represents your career, profession, and overall livelihood. It is the vital Karaka Bhava for profession in the Dashamsha chart. 10th house, not Lagna. 10th house. Lagna of the Dashamsha is for your overall karma, and 10th house of the Dashamsha is for your profession, livelihood, jivika, pesha. If your Birth Mahadasha Lord, Antardasha Lord, Pratyantardasha Lord is connected in any way to the 10th house of your Dashamsha, it becomes a strong indication that you are meant to rise high in your career. Career means professional career. Such a connection often brings name, fame, recognition, and a respected status in society. So this is the yoga. Yoga is very simple. You have to see your Birth Mahadasha Lord, means the nakshatra of your moon, then Antardasha Lord, Birth Antardasha Lord, and the Birth Pratyantardasha Lord. 3 lords. And you have to see if they are connected with the 10th house of your Dashamsha. It is so simple. That is the yoga. So that is the only thing you have to see. And why it is so powerful? It is powerful because it is a link with your birth. Birth Mahadasha Lord has a link with your birth. Birth Antardasha Lord has a link with your birth. Birth Pratyantardasha Lord has a link with your birth. It has originated from your birth. So it is so powerful and so important. And these 3 planets, Mahadasha Lord, Birth Mahadasha Lord, Birth Antardasha Lord, and Birth Pratyantardasha Lord, all of them, or any 2 of them, or any one of them, if connected to the 10th house of your Dashamsha through lordship, aspect, placement, if they are connected to your 10th house of your Dashamsha, it will give you exponential rise in the profession. It has to be construed that you have born for a big post, which will give you name, fame, recognition, everything in the life, like Prime Minister of our country, like the President of a country, like chief of something. You will be chief, you will be known by your name. In this way, it will take you to dizzying height in the profession and respect in the society. So, this yoga is easy to identify and extremely helpful for predicting professional growth. It clearly shows whether a person is likely to achieve a high position and become a known personality in their field. You will be known personality like Abdul Kalam Azad, scientist, everybody knows, having international repute, a scientist of international repute. You will be a scientist or something else. You will be known world over. This is the yoga. So let us discuss the yoga on some horoscopes. Otherwise, we would not able to apply the yoga. So let us apply the yoga in the horoscope, means in the Dashamsha chart. I shall be applying this yoga, Birth Mahadasha Lord, Birth Antardasha Lord, Birth Pratyantardasha Lord in the 10th house of your Dashamsha. So let me bring the horoscopes. First horoscope I have taken of our most respected Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. Birth Mahadasha Lord, Antardasha Lord and Pratyantardasha Lord of respected and Mainavar Sri Narendra Modi ji, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, is Saturn, Venus, means he was born with Saturn, Venus, means Saturn Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha and Venus Pratyantardasha. Let us see, here is the moon. You see moon. If you go to moon is in Anuradha Nakshatra. Moon was in Anuradha Nakshatra at the time of his birth. So when Anuradha is the nakshatra, the Birth Mahadasha Lord becomes Saturn. Venus is the Antardasha Lord, was the Antardasha Lord, Birth Antardasha Lord. Saturn was the Birth Mahadasha Lord, Venus was the Birth Antardasha Lord, and Venus was also the Birth Pratyantardasha Lord. So let us see if any of them is connected with the 10th house of his Dashamsha. See, it is the Dashamsha chart with Aries Lagna. It is the Dashamsha chart with Aries Lagna. When Aries is the Lagna, then 10th house becomes Capricorn. When Aries is the Lagna, 10th house becomes Capricorn. Who is there in the 10th house? Birth Antardasha and Pratyantardasha Lord, Venus. And who is the 10th Lord? It is Saturn. Means all the three Lords, Mahadasha Lord, Antardasha Lord and Pratyantardasha Lord, Birth Antardasha Lord. Please don't commit mistake. I am repeating again and again. It should be the Birth Mahadasha Lord, Birth Antardasha Lord and Birth Pratyantardasha Lord, not any other Mahadasha Lord or Antardasha Lord or Pratyantardasha. It will not work. Only Birth. See, they are connected to the 10th house of the Dashamsha chart, and he is a man of name, fame, full of respect. See, how it works so nicely. All three are connected. That is why he is in power since 2001. At that time, he became the chief minister of Gujarat. And from 2014, he is continuing as the prime minister. And you know his name, fame, and capability. He is a very devoted person. He is a very dynamic prime minister. So, should I narrate? I am narrating. With his Aries Lagna Dashamsha, the 10th house is Capricorn, with Birth Antardasha Lord, ADL, and Birth Pratyantardasha Lord, PDL, is Venus, which has been occupying the 10th house. Saturn, who is the Dashamsha 10th Lord, is his Birth Mahadasha Lord. The rule fully applied to the Dashamsha chart, D10 chart of the most revered and esteemed Sri Narendra Modi ji. He is the most famous person and a popular leader nationally and internationally. He is very popular, not only nationally, internationally also. We are proud of him. And he is committed to his work. He is committed. He is most dynamic prime minister India has ever got. So next horoscope I am bringing is that of former prime minister Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Here is the birth details. See, it is moon. Moon is again in Anuradha Nakshatra in his horoscope. So Saturn is the Birth Mahadasha Lord, Venus is the Birth Pratyantardasha Lord, Venus is the Birth Antardasha Lord, Saturn is the Birth Mahadasha Lord, Venus is the Birth Antardasha Lord, and Moon is the Birth Pratyantardasha Lord. We will examine in his Dashamsha whether they are connected to the 10th house of the Dashamsha. See, Mannavar Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji was born with Saturn, Venus, Moon, Mahadasha, Antardasha, and Pratyantardasha. His Dashamsha Lagna is Capricorn. His Dashamsha Lagna is Capricorn. Birth details are here. I am not cheating anybody. Birth details are there in the case of Mannavar Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji also. You can check the birth details. Birth details are there in the horoscope itself. So I have not made any concocted story here. There is nothing concoction. It is not a concocted story. It is a real story. You can check everything. You can cross check, and I will be happy if you cross check the birth details at your level. So, in the Dashamsha chart of Mannavar, Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji was Cancer. When Cancer is the Lagna of the Dashamsha, 10th house automatically becomes Libra. 10th house is the Lagna. Lagna is the Capricorn. Lagna is Capricorn. So Libra is the 10th house. It is quite natural. See, in Libra, Venus is there. Who is Venus? Birth Antardasha Lord. Saturn has been aspecting Libra from Aries. Who is Saturn? Birth Mahadasha Lord. But two parameters have been fulfilled in the case of revered Prime Minister, present Prime Minister, the three elements fulfill the criteria: Mahadasha Lord, Antardasha Lord, and Pratyantardasha Lord. In the case of this horoscope, only two elements matched. The two elements are Mahadasha Lord and the Antardasha Lord. That is enough. One is enough. Here it is two. He became the Prime Minister. He was Prime Minister for 3 terms, if I am not mistaken. 3 terms, not full terms, but he became Prime Minister thrice. When the influence of the BJP was marginal, at that time he became the Prime Minister for 3 times. Now, I am reading the narration. In the Dashamsha D10 of the Mainabar Sri Astrology, the Lagna is Capricorn with the 10th house being Libra, ruled by the Birth Antardasha Lord Venus. The Birth ideal Venus is in the 10th house of Libra with Saturn. The Birth Mahadasha Lord has been expecting the Dashamsha 10th house Libra from Aries. The rule fully applied in his horoscope. He was the Prime Minister with a worldwide name, fame, and reputation. The third horoscope I have brought is of Field Marshal Sham Manekshaw. He was also a person with a very high-ranking officer. He was a very high-ranking officer in the Indian Army, and he was an officer of name, fame, and recognition. See, his moon is in Ardra Nakshatra. So, the Mahadasha Lord, when Adra is the nakshatra, the Mahadasha Lord becomes Rahu, Venus is the Antardasha Lord, and Moon is the Pratyantardasha Lord. He was born in Rahu Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha, and Moon Pratyantardasha. Rahu, Venus, Moon. Let us examine his Dashamsha chart. His Dashamsha Lagna is Aquarius. When Dashamsha Lagna is Aquarius, the 10th house becomes Scorpio. Who is there in the 10th house? Moon. Who is Moon? Moon is the Pratyantardasha Lord. Moon is the Pratyantardasha Lord. So criteria is full. In the case of Prime Minister, it will be Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, everything, because they are of very high status, Prime Minister, Presidents. But in case the Chief of Army or any organization of a country, they are not of that level of a Prime Minister or President. You all understand. They are below that, but we have high regards for army, for our army. So, here also the rule is fulfilled. In his Aquarius Lagna Dashamsha, the 10th house is Scorpio with the Moon. The PDL is in the 10th house of Scorpio, which gave exponential growth in his professional career along with name, fame, and status. All 3 charts discussed above have immense potential for the exponential rise in professional career due to the connection of the Birth Mahadasha Lord, Birth Antardasha Lord, or Birth Pratyantardasha Lord with the 10th house of their Dashamsha D10 charts. It is so easy. You can also see in your horoscope whether the yoga is there, whether Birth Mahadasha Lord, Antardasha Lord, Pratyantardasha Lord. You can go even at micro level, Dasha Lord, Dasha Lord, if any of them is connected to the 10th house of your birth chart, of your Dashamsha, 10th house of your Dashamsha, you are destined to get a very high level post and with name and fame that will give you name, fame and recognition world over. If your horoscope is so correct, you can go up to Shuksham Dasha, you can go up to Pranadasha also. Any 5-layer Dasha, there are 5 layers, Vimshattari Mahadasha, 5 layers. Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, Shuksham Dasha, Pranadasha. Any of the Lord, Birth Mahadasha Lord, any of the Birth Mahadasha Lord, if connected with the 10th house of your Dashamsha chart, you are destined for a high-ranking job. Or you will be a man of name, fame and status. So, it was the presentation for today. If you have liked the video, please give a like. If you have enjoyed the content, please subscribe to the channel, because every day I am coming up with some very valuable astrological content. Until you subscribe to the channel, you will not going to get notifications from the YouTube. So subscribe to the channel. I am not telling that you for notification purpose only. As a token of your love and affection towards me, please subscribe to the channel so that the channel can continue and grow. Otherwise, it will be a motivation for me also. If my loved viewers give me love and affection in the form of liking, in the form of subscription, it will give me some kind of motivation, and I will bring such kind of content with renewed vigor and zeal. I know many things I would bring, but please give me a little bit of love and affection in the form of liking and in the form of subscription. Please subscribe to the channel. It is all free. You have to just press the button, subscribe button. That is your thing. I am not asking for any money. Besides, I am also answering. I am also ensuring any query raised by my viewers is answered by me. All questions, any doubt raised by my loved viewers, I am invariably answering those things. Invariably answering those things. Those who have got answer from me, they were aware of it. So please subscribe to the channel. Namaste. It was the presentation for the day. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching the video.